Hello, all my lovely Pisces out there. How are you? This is your girl Simply Love back to you with another video, and this is going to be for the month of November 2015 for guess who? Huh? I can't hear you. Yeah, Pisces. Hi, all you lovely Pisces out there. Thank you so much for viewing my videos. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the prayers that you sent me. And I tried to reply to as many as I can, but I got so many of them, which I'm so thrilled and so happy to know that all of you care about me that much to take time out to send prayers. My brother's out of the hospital now. He's doing very well. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And I'm back to my normal self. Um, and from the bottom of my heart, from the whole Brown family, we just like to thank you so much for those that I just didn't get a chance to get to, and probably won't, because usually after I do my readings, I get booked up with readings at the beginning of the month. So I'll try to catch you, and thank you once I get past that phase. It usually fades out around the middle, going toward the end of the month. It sort of slows down, so I'll get a chance to get in there and thank all of you who sent me prayers and thank yous and things like that. I really appreciate you. I already sent out the gifts from that free 10-minute reading that I did. I sent the gifts out. A lot of you replied to me on that, saying that you got your gifts. I was just waiting a little while to try to get everybody that won their gifts to text me or email me their addresses, which most of them did. There was only maybe a couple that hasn't yet, and I'll still be waiting for you. If I don't hear from you, probably by the middle of next month, I'll use it. I'll use those two gifts incorporated with another giveaway. And that's just to show my love to you the way you show your love to me. It's always better to give than to receive. And I love you guys. And um, I love what I'm doing. I love to help people. And I just want this to be understood that I am just a spiritual reader. I am not an astrologer. I'm not no witch. I'm not none of that kind of stuff. Um, I get the messages, I pray, and I over the cards and ask for the messages from the Most High God that He has to give to my audience or whoever. He's the only one knows who's gonna, look at my videos. He knows everything way ahead of time, more than what we know. So all I'm gonna do is just rely on Him and give the messages out, and he takes it over from there. That's all it is. And I really appreciate you guys and who all subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, because like I said, I'm going to be doing some specials where I'm going to do some free readings for people to call in, and maybe do a free 10-minute reading. If you need to have further reading, more details, you can call me and we can set up a private, personal reading. Okay. All righty then. Let's move on. And this is for November for Pisces. Those Pisces out there. Hi, Squeaky. 71 or 72. I forget. I know it's Squeaky 70 something, but you my girl. You know who I you know who you are. My good friend that I talk to quite often, that I met on this channel, and we became really good friends, and we talk to each other back and forth a lot. And I just want you to know that I really appreciate you being extending our friendship the way we did. It's really real, it's really spiritual, and we connect and uplift each other. I like that. And I have a lot of others too. I'm just saying this because this is her sign, so I know she's watching. So that's why I did that. But I have a lot of others from all over the world that I talk to. I have people that come back to me after their 6 months. I give them at least 6 months for things to take place and all these things that's supposed to happen. And then after 6 months, they'll call me back or email me, let me know, yes, this took place. Yes, that took place. Give the Most High God all the praise and all the glory, because He's the ones that's giving the two of these came out. I better read these. Three came out, so I better read these. Give him all the praise and the glory, not me. Okay? So, let me go ahead on. I put the camera down to the cards and show you what's going on here with Cancer, the first, second, third, and fourth week of the month. The first one I'm looking at is here someone, this is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the one that's got their stuff together. Really. The Pentacle sign is the money sign. Their earth sign, like a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Sorry. That they hold the coins. You know, they're the masters of their universe. They are good with money. They think a lot. They're very generous. They're very kind. Sometimes they're a little bit too kind sometimes. But if you're talking about the king here, the king is the one that has his stuff together. He thinks before he gives, but he is a giver. He does love to give. Um, and in this instance, for you, Pisces, there's somebody, authority figure. This could be your father. This could be somebody around you that that's in a financial institution that can help you out in some kind of way. Or this could be a suitor for you. This could be somebody coming in with offering of love, being that this is a love reading, okay? Or this could be how you feel about yourself. You could have some of these characteristics of the earth sign, and you want to be, you're in charge of your own money, you're in charge of your own life. It looks like you're, you know, some of you may be single. Those who aren't, you're still stable, you have money, you have what you want and what you need in life. But for you, some ones that are single, this is a possible suitor coming in with their shit together. Okay, I want to let you know that. There, here we go with another. This is the Knight. We had the King of Pentacles. Now we had the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely there, you know, there's freaking money going on in this reading for a lot of you Pisces. That's going to come through, if especially if you're having your own business or you're trying to buy something. There's definitely money coming in your favor. And also a suitor, and this suitor is going to be a earth sign. See how this person is laid back too, and they got money to offer. See that money right there they sitting on? They sitting on that money, and they out there, and they looking out. They're looking out, and the skies are you know, yellow like light. The sun is even right there. See the sun? They got their stuff together. You know, just look at it. They're just looking out into the future, and they're looking for someone to have a future with. They're looking at somebody that they can share these gifts and things with, especially their love, because earth signs are very loving and caring people. If they're on the positive side, they're very loving, very caring, very giving, very grounded. They're almost like the marriage type. This one right here might be married, this one, this King of Pentacles, and maybe married, or could be, like I said, a father figure, the king, or he could be these two could be the same people, you know, having stuff together and just waiting on his love to come. He's waiting to love you as a Pisces, I'm sorry. But I'm looking at the third week here, and it looks like this person who's coming to you with offerings of love, or somebody waiting on offering of love, um one of these, or if they're both the same here, there's going to be something terrible. This is a terrible, I hate when this card comes up. I really do. It's hard for me to even get out what I need to say, but I have to get it out from the spirit gods. This is just not good. When this Ten of Swords comes out like this, is total messed up situation, and it's hard. It's a hard knock on a hard blow. This could mean sorrow. This could mean death. This could mean an ending to something. and it's a bad ending. It's not going to be a good ending at all, because if you're looking at the swords that's sticking in the snow, look at the top here. And I don't mean to be negative now when I'm talking, I'm being real. Nothing in life is all perfect. There's good and bad in lives, but for right now, I'm going to read it the way that the spirit guides are showing me. There's clouds. There's no sunshine or light anywhere in this card. It's all dark and gloomy. There's knives stuck in the snow, and you know snow. When it's snow, it's cold and it's hard. When it was real cold, the snow gets hard, and this is a tough punch right here. This is going to be a tough one for either some of you Pisces out there, or to from this person that you're thinking about, or who's thinking about you. There's going to be a hardship come up for them, a hardship, possible death to some in their family or something like that, or possible breakup, possible downfall of everything that they were up on top of may just come crumbling down. Look, under the swords there's blood. The person is walking away in a trail of blood. You look at their back there. See, I'm trying to show y'all this story. It looked like he got stabbed in the back by somebody, because his back is bleeding. It's got blood as he's walking away. So whatever this is terrible. It could be a terrible fight. It could be a bad fight that comes out of this. It could be some sorrow, a bad breakup, a bad downfall. There's definitely something bad around the corner for this person here that's looking out, and that you may know. You may be close to this person, okay? Okay, the next card I'm seeing, I'm sorry to have to deliver that message. Um, Next one I'm seeing though is the star. The star card comes after that. So everything is going to be okay. You are going to have to, a lot of you Pisces out there, men or women, you're going to have to leave. It shows you leaving your options open when it comes to this situation, this detrimental situation, because it's got something to do with you or somebody that surrounds you or somebody in your circle. This doesn't necessarily mean you, it's the other person. But it shows you, at this time, you have your options open. You have a lot on your table. There's a lot of things that you have to do and take care of. The floodgates are opening up in your favor. You become the star of the show. So if there's any kind of competition going on with you, or somebody coming back, you may be seeing somebody else, or maybe, fell for somebody else. Maybe this person was someone from the past, or someone you just kept having a relationship with, and they come and they go. They seem like they have much to offer, a lot to offer, had their stuff together. At least that's what it looks like from the outside. But from the inside, all this could be going on. Nothing but turmoil and darkness and tragedy and endings for new beginnings. And you may be at a time when this happens to this person, to where your floodgates, your floodgates are open. It's like you can choose. You're the star. You're gonna become the star of the show. You'll be able to pick and choose whatever you want, whatever you feel is best for you at this time. Okay. There's gonna be somebody. There's two people here. There's two men here that you have to choose from. They're both of the same sign. Not the same sign, but of the same uh um characteristics, or the same type of like astrological sign. They're the same. They're earth signs, okay? And you got to pick one of the two. You're going to have a choice of one of the two at the end here, after this tragedy goes down, after what some one of them is going to fall, and one of them's going to need some serious help. I don't know if you're going to be there for them or not. That decision is going to be up to you. It's part of the karma. It's going to happen whether you want it to or not, because the star card is a major card. So that's definitely going to happen. And, you're definitely going to have to think about the choices. You have to go back and think about which one would be better for you in the long run. You really got a lot of thinking to do, Pisces, when it comes to this situation, because it's coming for sure. When it's any kind of major arcanic card comes, it's karma, and it's meant to happen, and it's going to happen. Okay, whether you want it to or not, you're going to have to face it. All right, now we're going to get to the Oracle Angel Romance cards. Let's see what they have to say about this situation now that I'm done the small general, because that's just a general. If this applies to any of you, if you resonate with this, you need to call in and get some details so the spirit guides can tell you what you need to do, or what would be best for you in your life, whichever direction you choose. You want to know if you need that lesson. If not, whatever choice you choose, that's what you have to live with, good or bad. Okay. Chef them up real good for you here. All right, let's see here. I'm going to pick two from here. Two romance cards for you here. Okay. For you Pisces men or women, I'm going to show you the first one that came at is that you need to retreat. You're going to need to retreat in order for you to figure out what you're going to need to do with this circumstance when it happens. You're going to need to you're going to need to get away. You're going to need to have some kind of little getaway so you can really get deep in thought. You can do go a couple of days on a nature trail or something. Give yourself a break from this situation. You're going to need to, so you can figure out what you need to do. So your angel guides can talk to you while you're out in nature, maybe while you're alone somewheres, and you're just meditating and praying and asking for answers. You need that. You need that time for this, because you're going to have a choice to make. It's detrimental to your life, because whichever way you choose here, that's what you're going to have to live with the rest of your life. Okay. And then it also says a honeymoon. A honeymoon is coming up after the choice you make. There's going to be a honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So a honeymoon is like a holiday. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when you get married or whatever, or go on a honeymoon, something like that. That's considered a personal holiday, a day that you got offered marriage, a day that you got married and went on your little trip together, your romantic trip together to spend time together. After you retreat, make your choice of which one of these persons that you want to be with. There's going to be a honeymoon for sure. Okay. There's definitely going to be an offer of marriage or commitment to some of you Scorpios out there. Okay. So that ends that. Now we're going to throw in the Halloween card. And these are the dream inspiration cards. And I say this because it's Halloween coming up or whatever, today or tomorrow, whatever the days are coming, but it's coming. And I'm going to show you what I mean when I call them like the Halloween weird. I call them weird cards, because they do have some weird looking characters on here. And you have to be real intuitive and connected with spirit in order to read them. I'll show them to you, but you're going to be like, what is that? But I'll tell you what it is. I just want you to look at it. This is your little Halloween special card, okay? And I'm going to shake, and I'm going to go ahead and give these a good shuffle. Oh man. Guess what, y'all? Y'all got three of them came flying out. See on the floor. You see these three? I gotta read them. I gotta do what Spirit Guide says. I usually only do one, but there's three that popped out. So there's a message for you guys. Big time. Okay, so what I've gotten, the first one here is a card number 61, and this is sculpting. Sculpting. So this is a card of building, like maybe building a relationship with someone. This is all about love. So this is a relationship, somebody again that you've been entwined with for a long period of time. It's just been in and out, back and forth, undecision. This one is one person, it's one sided when it comes to it developing to a relationship because they're building something with somebody else and because or their self right now. Um, and I'm going to show you is card number 28. Like I said, these some weird looking cards and stuff. You know, that's why I did it for Halloween. You know, because they all look like they're just masquerade, a bunch of people masquerading and things like that. But there's meaning behind it. Okay. So this one is telling me that the spirit are saying this is something about fire. You know, somebody's house could catch on fire. I told you about the tragedy. This kind of reminds me of the Tower card when there's like something unexpected happens, like really quickly. It happens real quick, and then it just falls. But there's new beginnings afterwards too. It's not all lost, but it is a shock because if you can see the people around it pointing at it like, look what just happened. You know, look what just happened. All everybody's like gathered around like, oh look, it's a fire. The house is gone, or this is burnt, all burnt down. This is turmoil here. This is conflict here. It's all gone down. It's all going wrong. Something's going wrong. Just like, you know, it just confirms the 10 of swords that we read in a general reading. That's what that reminds me of. It's like the tower. Okay. Um, and the next one is card number 34. You can see that. Card number 34. Okay, you see how weird these characters look? That's your Halloween, okay? But I'm going to, Spirit's going to interpret it to you. This is the moon, okay? So walk carefully. Do you see these people on stilts? Stilts? It's almost like circus cards or something. These people are like circus people or something. But it's number 34, and it's showing two people look like they're walking towards each other, but they and with ease too. And they're walking on stilts, you know, those tall things like you stand up on top of like they do in a circus, and they walk on them, and you guys are like busy. You both have something that you have to do. You both have a job to do or something, and but you're coming together, whatever this is, you're coming together with this job or helping each other because you both have tools in your hands, and you're walking on stilts. Like I said, you got to be careful. This is a delicate situation because of the moon. So you may be coming together, but you're coming together in, this person is coming towards you, but you have your hand up. This kind of reminds me of the 5 of swords or something, or the 6 of swords, something like that. It kind of reminds me of, because you're kind of skeptical. You're both walking on thin ice here with those because at the bottom you're on stilts, but there's thin ice in. But you got your hand up as this person is coming towards you, and you got your umbrella, you already got your stuff together, whatever it is that you have together, and this person is coming towards you, and they're familiar with you, you're familiar with them, but for some reason you got your hand up saying, you know, don't come no closer, stay right there, and whatever you got to say, you can say it from right where you're at. um but in the back of that too, you also see Buddha, because this is like a spiritual gathering or get together, or something spiritual about this, because the Buddha's sitting behind looking at the two of you struggling to come together, because you're leery. You know, you got that leery look. You got your hand up like don't come no further. You look a little disappointed, like we've been here, done this before. Why are you coming at me now? Kind of look. Um, So this is the moon. You're trying to find out more information. You really want to have a good idea of what's going on. That's why they're saying you really have to, you kind of like have to go into meditation and let your angel guides follow. It's weird how they this is the first reading that three of these cards popped up out at like that. So whatever this is pretty serious. It's pretty intense, and it's going to be a hard decision to make. But that decision is going to be up to you, is what Spirit God is telling me. It's going to be up to you. Tread carefully because of the moon. There's still, the moon is there. So there's definitely some things that need to get out in the open that's being hidden. There need to be some truth in this situation, okay? Because of the moon. So now I'm doing the romance card. I'm pulling out two of these after I shuffle. I'm trying to keep them to where I can put them back in the box in its correct order because they're shaped like hearts. They're shaped like little hearts, okay? But I'm whoa, there's one fell out. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. See what we got coming up next. And I'll take that one because that popped out. Okay. So I want you to look at that. This is for Pisces. I pulled two. Now, what it says here, it says surrender. At all times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So just let go. Don't worry yourself about it. Don't be too concerned about the situation that's going on around you. The light is going to be shed for you because look, on this card is the full moon. All you have to do is just relax and let the spirit guides take over, and just let whatever happen. You have to surrender. You have to surrender yourself, and you have to surrender so you'll be able to let go of something old for something new to come in. That's what your spirit guides are telling you, to let go and let something new happen, whether it's an old relationship that's starting all over to be new, or whether it's just letting the old relationship go and let something brand new take over and come into your life, because it's a sacred union. If you do that, if you let go and let the spirit guides guide you to who you need to choose or be with, it's going to be sacred. It just reminds me of the marriage. Didn't the marriage card come up in here somewheres about marriage? Yes, it did. It came up in the here. It came up in the romance card. See, the honeymoon. It's just um confirmation. You know, this is confirmation from reading this love cards, the romantic cards. It's the same thing. Sacred union. That means like sacred union is a spiritual heart to heart type thing. It's spiritual. It's a love. It's out of love. It's out of spiritual love from God and the angels. Is being blessed. Okay, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So the person that you choose out of this relationship, if you let go, get out of your head, let the angels take control of this situation, and let them lead you to your happiness, because that's what they're going to do, lead you to your happiness. And it's going to be sacred. It's going to be a marriage out of the whole situation. It's going to be sacred, and it's going to be ordained by God and the angels. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Now, to wrap everything up, we're going to do the angel answer card reading. So you Pisces out there, close your eyes right now and think of a couple of questions that's in your mind and in your heart. Really use your heart to ask these questions to your angels. And I'm going to pull 2 cards from there, and it's going to resonate with some, but not all, because this is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a full reading about what's going on in your life, you're going to have to call in or call somebody that you feel comfortable with and have a full detailed reading on your situation, okay? Oh, so one just popped. All your cards are popping on the floor. Okay, so there's one. That's the answer to somebody's question out there. And there's a gazillion of you Cancers out there. Like I said, this reading is not for all of you. It's just for some of you. But that's one answer card that came up. And here's one that one wanted to come out right there. So that's it. That. Okay. Now, for some of you Cancers out there that had questions in your mind or in your to your guides that you wanted them to answer for, here's your answer. Here is just it says recovery. Kind of reminds me of the retreat card, going inside yourself, letting the angels and the Most High God angels that He sends around you to protect you each day, stay in contact with them and just let go and release and recover, because they're going to help you to recover whatever needs to be recovered in your life. Okay, and then the next answer to some of you Cancers questions, whatever the question was that you asked, is a big fat no. They just saying no to some of you Cancers out there that asked the question. No. For some of you, it's recovery. For some of you, the answer is no. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that reading. And like I said, I really appreciate you all for sharing my videos and for making all the lovely, beautiful comments that you make, and how much it resonates with you, and actually sharing my videos on Google Plus, Facebook, Google, Twitter, and all the other social sites that I see out there. I thank you all for your support, and I thank you all for all the emails of love that you sent to me. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And I'm going to be doing some kind of special this month. If you're subscribed, you will get an email and let you know. It's going to be like another free reading where you can call in and get free 10-minute reading or so, or maybe maybe I'll do it either via Google Plus, through Google Plus, or if you're out of the country, you can call in through Skype. But we have to be friends, so make sure you add me in as a friend for Skype, and we can talk for free if you're out of the country, okay? And I may do it via email. I'll go through it and make up my mind how I'll do that, and I'll send out a video and let you all know. And with all that said, good luck to you all. God bless you. God loves you. I love you. And take care of yourself. And always remember, put yourself first. After you put yourself first and love yourself first, everything else is going to follow. So with that said, love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And I will talk to you guys in December, okay? Thank you very much, and I love you all. Bye-bye.